Hi, it's Dorina. Today we're talking about the guys. It is your mental health month, so we're saying hello to the guys in the building. How have you been? How are you holding up? It is their mental health month, and I'm doing this in respect of one of my friends' wishes. So, hi, guys, how have you been holding up? What's going on with you? You can text me back. You can respond in the comment section. That would be really pretty to read through. So let's get into the vulnerabilities of men. What do men actually feel, and we women don't know those things that men actually feel and we women don't know. So number one on the list is men have trauma. I know it sounds unbelievable. You're going to ask yourself, for real, is it true that men actually go through stuff? Of course men go through stuff, and the funny thing is men can't even talk about what they go through. That's because of the culture. Where I come from, men can't really speak up. You're supposed to man up. You're supposed to chin up. You're supposed to be the man, the head of the house. So you don't get a weep. You don't get a cry. You don't get a sulk. No matter how it's going, you have to put it together. That's how it is. So a lot of times women do not know that men go through stuffs. But of course, men do go through stuffs. Another thing on the list is men cry. Yeah, when no one is watching, it could be in the bathroom, it could be in the shower, it could be in their car, it could be somewhere very private, but men do cry. A lot of men do cry. Maybe things are not working as much as they wanted, or they are heartbroken. Women don't even believe. I for one, I used to believe that men could be heartbroken. I didn't used to believe it. I used to think men were just players, they were just doing their stuff, and they weren't feeling us women, okay? So I used to think men don't get heartbroken. But one time, one of my friends held and we're having a conversation with my friends, and I'm like, anyways, guys don't feel shit. And she says who? Guys feel things, men get hurt. And at first, it was hard to digest because I actually never seen any man who admitted that he was hurt because of what that girl did. They're all puffing with their ego, and that's how everybody's going. So for some reasons, I used to believe that guys didn't used to feel anything. But one time after that conversation, like I said, it was hard to digest at first, but over time, I had to bring scenarios together, watch men closely, try to understand what's going on. And that was when I realized for real, for myself, that men go through stuffs. Men get heartbroken, men cry, stuffs like that. Another thing on that list is men have body image issues. That's hard. I know that's hard to believe, but I'm gonna take you right down. Women, we could feel, maybe my waist is not thinner, or I don't have picture boobs, or my ass is not as large as I want it. For women, But do you know that men have body image issues? I know you're gonna be wondering, what exactly would be a man's body image issue? I'll point out to two things. Number one is their legs. There's some type of men that feel like their legs are too tiny. They're big, like their upper body, their torso looks good, but their legs are tiny. And they're like, my body doesn't fit my legs, They worry. That's why a lot of men don't like to be seen in shorts. So men don't, because they know they don't have fine legs. And so because of that, they just want to do trousers. Okay. And some have a very awkward type of ass. Yeah, some do. Like, because of the way their thighs and their legs are, their ass is type of funny. So you always see that type of guy wearing a short. Like, he's trying to cover something. He doesn't want you to see it. I know it's weird, but if we women could take some time and look at some guys, you will understand that they have body image issues. Let's not even talk about the joystick. That for real, on its own, it's a problem. We women make a lot of fuss about it. We be like, yeah, it's not this, it's not big, it's not long, it's not 8 inches, it's not 10. And all, you understand? We women keep doing it to them, and for God's sake, they feel it. You think they don't? You can say everything you want to say to a man, but when you go down that lane, it is embarrassing. It's going to feel like, this woman hurt me so much. This is too much for me. I think I watched a clip recently on social media. So the guy kept seeing notifications on his phone. This guy is stingy. The guy is this. The guy is that. The moment the girl said, this guy can't even sleep with a woman, he picked up his phone and he responded. Do you understand? So that's to tell you that they have body image issues as well. Some men feel it if they have acne on their faces. They feel in a type of way. Just the same way women always feel bad that, oh, I'm not looking as good as I should. My face is not all clear. I'm not having this, I'm not having that. Some men do. Some men have issues. They feel bad that their faces are not as smooth as they should be. I remember when we were in school then, there was this particular guy. He was light skinned for real, but he had acne. Very bad acne, the one that has black heads and everywhere. So when you look at him, and maybe you're looking at him, or maybe he walks into a class already filled with people, it works in a type of way. It works like it's not his usual self. The ego is not there. The vibe, the way a man likes to work is not there. It's either he's feeling somehow, or he's feeling bad, or is something about it, okay? So that was when I understood that this guy could be feeling bad about himself. It could be really maybe putting himself down because, women are very picky, or some women make it like a big deal. You wouldn't say hi to him, you wouldn't talk to him. If he even says hi, you don't want to say hi to him because you don't like the way he looks. Women do it, and that is damaging to the man's mind. It's damaging. Imagine that I am a man and I'm trying to talk to someone just because I don't look as good as they want me to appear. For whatever reason, they just make me feel like I am second to everything. I shouldn't have their attention. I shouldn't be taken care of. Nothing. Do you understand? Like I will cringe in my skin. I will feel so bad that this is happening. Do you understand my point? So women, we need to do better. We need to start taking care of the men because we're doing too much to hurt them. We're doing too much to damage their ego. We're doing too much to bring them down. And at the end of the day, you don't even know that this man goes back home and he's having trauma. This man goes back home and he's second guessing himself. This man goes back home reducing his ego, which is not fair. It is not fair. You see someone, they're human first and foremost. Before you say any other thing, these creatures are human. They have the same red blood running in your veins, running in theirs too. So it's not fair, women. We have to do better. Men feel things. Men get hurt. Men cry. Men even have insecurities. Yes, that's the next thing on the list. Men have insecurities. You think they do not? How would you feel if, okay, fine, let me paint an example. You think that if a man has you as a dashing, fine, a young lady and you're his girlfriend, and then you go to work always or something, or you going somewhere, you think he doesn't get scared? You think he doesn't care that, oh wow, that's the type of lady I have, and maybe I don't have the much money to take care of her. How am I going to do it? What if someone else picks her up? What if they worry? That is when you say, oh, you put your insecurities in a bag. Yes, but if you were the same person in his shoes, having a very dashing young man, you will worry about your man as well. For every trip you will make, you worry. Is somebody going to take my place? Am I going to get replaced? Is something you will worry as much. So why are we always making it look like men cannot voice out their emotions? Yeah, and that reminds me, there are women who say, oh, I want my man to be vulnerable. You cannot stand it. Read my lips. You cannot stand a man who is vulnerable because you're going to be a mother. When a man starts being vulnerable, you will have to go into your nurturing state, which makes you a mother. And how many women are ready to do that in relationships? I'm a baby girl. I'm a princess. I cannot be a mother. I cannot do this. I'm not his mother. I'm not his mama. But you wanted this guy to be vulnerable. Did you understand that when you asked him to be vulnerable, he was going to put you in a nurturing state? Did you know that? I bet you did not. So please, women, we have to do better. Men go through a lot of things. They don't say it. They don't talk about it. They don't want us to know, but they do. They have problems with the way, they have so many issues they don't talk about. Men get abused. The other day I am going through, I think, YouTube, and a guy said, I was gang raped by 6 people. Do you understand the type of trauma that guy went through? Oh, wait a second. I don't think you believe he had trauma, did you? Of course he had trauma. That is difficult. That is the biggest. 6 people rape you. Like, you think, okay, fine. I know you say, oh, maybe he had fun. 1 is fun. Okay. 2, maybe. 3, that is, maybe you have a large test. But 4, 5, 6, you don't think at some point he was scared? You don't think at some point he felt he was going to lose strength? You don't think? So come on, women, we have to do better. This is the mental health month for the guys. We have to do better for them. I am doing this to create awareness. Women that were too mean around men, please learn to be human around them. Learn to care. Check on people. Check on your male friends. Check on your female friends. Do it for them because they're going through a lot of stuff. The society expects the man child to do everything, get it all figured out and come and marry a woman. Okay? So you should understand the kind of pressure they go through every day. It is too much for the guy. It is too much for the men. So please, wherever you are, you're in a situation where you meet a man, be kind, except he is not giving the same energy, okay? If it's not, okay, it's possible that you can do whatever you want to do. But for whatever reason, please be kind to the guys. Bye. See ya in some other videos. I'll see you soon.